Alright, so one of the first things they say to do is to go up. I'm in Adobe Reader, so I'm going to go up to Edit, Preference, and then over here you look for full screen, and then you want to make sure fill screen with one page at a time is unchecked. So we want to uncheck that. Okay, I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to read the next step, and then I will turn the camera back on and record the very next step I do. Okay, so here is my square. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I am trying to get these squares up here, and it's not easy. And they tell you to use Control L to use for full mode and regular mode, and Control Y to bring up the magnifier, to keep doing that. But first I want to get it over here. I guess I could move this to get it there. Now I want to keep magnifying it. So I got it pretty level. So I want to get this to fit there. So they said Control Y. Oh, and Control Y brings up the magnifier, I guess. Or let me see, just go Edit or View. Under View, go Zoom. Zoom to. So I need to zoom it. This is the 8-inch box. It's on 2.5 now. So let's go to 2.7. And I don't know if I'm supposed to keep moving this to. This is the 12, this is the 8. Zoom 7. So I'm going to go to View, Edit, View, Rotate View, Full Screen. Ooh, that's the full screen. And once it's in the full screen, oh, now I move my arrows keys. Once you got it in full screen, then you can move your arrow keys up and down. And Control Y brings up the zoom. So I need it larger than 2.7. So let's do 3. And arrow keys. Kind of like playing a game. I like just using my mouse. These are supposed to be 1 inch. 3.5. Ooh. I don't see how that's getting any bigger. I don't know, everyone. .35. Arrow keys. Now I'm in full view, full screen. So, and you can toggle back and forth to regular screen or full screen by hitting Control L on your computer. And to keep magnifying it, to bring up the magnifier, you hit Control Y on your computer. And then you push the numbers in. There's a little box that comes up. And let me see if I can show you. Alright, so this is in full screen. I got to that by hitting Control L. Now I'm going to hit Control Y, and then the little box comes up there. And then I have it on 30%, so now I'm going to try 35%. And hit Enter. And then I'm just going to take this, and you could either hit your arrows to move this, and it's moving on my table, but I find it easier just to grab my mouse. Oh my, and let me put you back down on my table. Now I just started this about 5 minutes ago. And that is pretty close. So that was 35%. And I'm thinking, I think you're supposed to measure the outer squares first. And this is a size 12 ruler. 12 by 12. So I'm going to hit Control Y again, and it's going to bring that box up, and I'm going to go 35.5, Enter, and see what that does. Still needs to be a little larger. See, it's not large enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see this is all off, and this is the 12. So I really got to go larger. Control Y brings up the box, and I'm going to do 40%. And then I'm taking my mouse to move it. Now 40% is too big. So I'm going to keep playing with it until I get it to fit in these boxes. This isn't as hard as everybody thinks. Well, anyway, as hard as I thought. Let me see if I got you in there. Control Y, and see the box that came up here, and I'm going to do 39, and I'm taking my mouse to move it. And I'm going to say I still need a little higher. So Control Y. I'm going to do 39. Whoop, go back. 39.5. Too big. 38.5. Control Y, 38.7. Let's do that. Too big. Control Y, 38.5. Let's see how that is. just a little too small. So I hit Control Y to bring it up, and I'm going to do 38.6. Hit enter. Nope, it's got to be 39. I don't know if that is, maybe it's not angled. It's not angled right here. So I'm going to get up, I'm going to do 39 one more time. Control Y, 38.8. Control Y, 38.9. Okay, I got 38.9 in here. It's not lining up here. Control Y, and I'm going to hit 40 again. And bring it back up. Forty's too big. 39. I'm going to do 39. I guess you just keep playing with it until you get this part right. That's pretty good. See the lines all the way? Oh, still not up there. I'm going to get on my ladder and see if I can bring this in, but that isn't too bad. That is 39. What else can I do? 39. 40 was too big. 38.9 wasn't big enough. Let's do that again. 38.9. I don't know. Now see, it's off on two corners. I'm going to back to 39. Try 39.1. Here's the yellow. So that's it. That's too big. Control Y, 39. Thirty-nine's too big. Control Y, 38.9. That looks like the sweet spot right there. Now one other thing I'm going to do. It's just a hair off right here. I'm going to get my camera so I can take a picture of that. Be back. Alright, I think I have it calibrated. So I need to read what I do now that I know it. if there's a way to make it stay default like that. And then I'm going to try to pull in a pattern to see if I can, if it comes up to size. It's just off a tad bit. I mean, just a hair. So the way to get out of full mode or full page is you hit Control L, and that takes me back to the other page. Let's see. Now see, it didn't stay there. So Control Y, and I said 38.9. There has to be a way to keep that. It went right back to there, but there's got to be a way I keep that. So I'm going to go back to regular mode, Control L, and edit, view, there's a way to hit full screen from here, but you would think. Alright, so I'm going to open, let's open a new file. And I want my itch to stick, or Alien Mac. Well, wait, I just did, let's do Forget Me Not. And I'm going to pull, I did a size, take all these sizes out of here. I did a 42, so I'm going to see if it fits the one I did. I don't need that, don't need numbers, and I do not want the grid. So let's see, and then I want to view it in .9. Oh, something's not right. Forget Me Not. Thumbnail, nope, something's not right. Do I want the grid with it? It's just showing the papers. Well, this is supposed to be 3 inches right here. So let's see. I've got I can't see in the dark. What do I do with it? It's over here. This is supposed to measure 3 inches. And it does. Now I got to figure out why the pages aren't going together. Because I'm not doing something right. See how the pages, I want it to go like this, and it's just got, it's going to pages. I don't want to cut it out. Attachment. Nope. So, gotta play with this, I guess, and figure out. Oh, you know why? I bet it doesn't have this type of file. I need an O something. So let's see if I have one of them. So I'm going to, the reason it doesn't is because this isn't in the right format. So I'm going to go back to my Alien Mac and look for one that's in the right format and one that I printed off already. So I will be back. Alright, I had to go and download it in the OA file. Probably saying it wrong. So I'm going to pull it back up. Documents, my sewing patterns, Alien Mac. And let me find it. Alien Mac. Oh, here it is. And I need it in the A0 file. Ooh, there it is, there it is. Exciting. Now I gotta learn how to rotate it. Am I recording? Okay. Hope you can see it. I'm going to remove the layers, and I did a size, I've got to go get it. Wow, this doesn't even make it long enough, so I'm going to have to figure that out. Alright, so I'm going to remove the layers, and I did a size, I think it was a 14. So I remove all the layers. Oh, it was a size extra large. Keep selected. I don't know what that is. And then I'm going to go to View, Rotate View, I'm having a hard time seeing this. And it's not calibrated. So Edit, View, Zoom, and it's not calibrating it for me because that's way too small. So I'm not doing something right. Cancel. Measuring, see right here it tells you the dress, so not working. I want that in there. I want the extra large. Layer. Tools. No, I don't want that. Edit. View. Zoom. Zoom to. Let's see if this does it. 3:8.9. Well, if it did, I don't know where it went. Oh wow. Not thinking that's what I want. Alright, so that's where I'm at. You see the humongous line? It's not what I want. View, zoom, zoom to, magnification. Oh. Cancel that. So this is the second part, but I gotta go read because somehow I don't have it calibrated right. And I thought it was going to be a bigger projection, so I'm going to have to see how she moves the mat up. Let's see if we can go back and see if it's calibrated. And I'll go to Control. That's full screen. It didn't stay. Control Y. 3:8.9. And now how do you save it? I want that, but how do you save it now? This screen only shows how to get it calibrated. I say that's good, but go back to the other screen, regular screen, Control L. And I want View, Zoom, maybe Zoom page level. That's not it. View. Unclick that. View. That's not it. Unclick that. View. View to. 3.5 or 38.9. And I'll click OK. What? All right, this isn't working. View. Unclick that. All right, everyone. I will be back once I got something more figured out, but I did get a little further ahead, I think. So at least I know my Control L and Control Y. Yee! So I will add on to this video. Bye. All right, I shut everything down. I had to recalibrate it once I pulled up my Ellie and Mac dress. This is the pattern I cut out of. I cut some of it out because I didn't like the fullness right here. But it is lining up. I mean, almost perfect. So, little bit right here is not lining up. But it is pretty good. Pretty good. A little blurry. I don't know if it's the... I don't know what that's about, but I think that's pretty good. I got it calibrated. Been at it for an hour, I think, down here playing with it. But what do you think? I think it looks pretty good. Let me pull you in. I can't get it up. Okay. Here are the lines. And then I guess I'll pull my mat down like this. Pull the mat down as far as I can. Line it up. And then with my fabric on the mat, there was a video on that, so I'm going to have to figure that one out. I really thought it was no difference if I just did it on my large table than this table, because the projected don't show that much anyway. So, but I did it. It did not conquer me. Did not conquer me. And there it is, lined up. Hope you can see it. If I take it away, yeah, you can't see it, but the lines are really nice and dark. And I don't know if I need, because it is blurry, so maybe I need to work on adjusting the sharpness of it. So I'm going to get up there and do that. But I got it calibrated. I don't know how to make it my default, so I'll read up on that a little bit. But I know it's 38.9. I'm saying it again so it's on film in case I don't know it. I'm going to write it on my computer. And I guess I will look at it every time before I stitch it out to see, you know, measure the 3-inch, 2-inch, whatever. So, and now I know how to rotate it. I'll work on the mirror image. See, I just put some fabric here and cut. I should probably put some scrap fabric just to see about cutting, how it looks on fabric. And I'm sure I have that. Oh yeah. So I'm going to have to play a little more tonight. And this is where I cut out. So it wasn't that hard, everyone. If you're thinking about one, just know one thing. With the one I got, the Viv Image Two, the projection just really isn't all that large. I mean, I'm going to be able to do one side at a time. So if you're, maybe that's because I'm only 52 inches up and down and I need more. It might look better if I was on the floor, but I'm too old for the floor. So this is my getting my projector up and running. And I say I got her done. Have a good day, everyone. Has anyone told you you're special today? If not, let me be the first, because you are in God's eyes. And this is my part 2 and end of my projector installation. So have a good day. Bye-bye. God bless. Well, I think I got it figured out. It really didn't take that long. I just stopped and read some more, and then I got it calibrated, and then I didn't know how to keep it, make it default. Cup of tea here and a hot bath in a moment. But I asked someone in the group, the Projectors for Sewing group, which I will link it in the bottom, and they told me how to get my calibration to be my default. And I think I figured out how to pull up patterns. First of all, you need OA for projector files. So that was my mistake. But I am going to show you what you have to do on the computer to put it as your default. And I'm going to probably do another video of cutting out and maybe walk you through the whole steps without all of me learning at the process. But I guess I wanted you guys to see the process of me learning it as I go, to see the parts that confused me and frustrated me and the parts that stumped me. And you know, I just wanted you to see it as is and not just when it's all done. So if you're thinking about getting one, you know what to expect, and see that it's not that hard. I was more scared of it, and I thought, listen, I built a chicken coop, I can do this. So just be patient, take your time, walk away, just like we do. I mean, we could put sleeves in a garment. We can do this. So I'm going to turn it on and show you the process and show you how to get your calibration to be your default. And thank you for the lady that told me how to do it in Projectors for Sewing. So let me turn you down. Okay, first of all, mine came with a remote, and I'm going to turn it on. And that's what it looks like when I turn it on. And get my computer turned on. And I don't know that I have to go to, now this is, I just now turned it back on, so I'm not going to go to setups because I think I've already done it. So I'm just gonna, wait a minute, wrong thing. Go to Adobe. And then I don't have my computer glasses on, so wonderful. Alright, so let's see if this will just pull up here. No. So I must have to go to, let's try source. I haven't been there yet. So you hit source. When you turn it on, you hit source. And I'm going to see where the triangles are. And I'm just using my mouse to turn it around. I'm getting there, sorry. All right. Boy, you just can't get it right on them. All right, so it is calibrated. So let me show you on the computer what the lady told me to do. Hang on. Okay, she told me to go to Adobe, and then to get it calibrated, you go to, I gotta edit, come down to preference, clear at the bottom. Over here you go to page display. Can you see it? And this is to set your calibration as your default. So go to edit, preference, page display, and then right here up at the top it says zoom. And you got to put in your page or your calibration numbers. Mine was 38.9. And I put it in there and it's still in there. And then you just hit OK. And now it will stay the way you calibrated it to. And now I'm not real sure about doing the files yet, or I only downloaded one that's 0A, and let's see if I can pull it in and see if it's to the right size. And it is my Ellie and Mac, my Sunday dress, or slow Sunday dress. And it's A0. And there you go, it is to size. And I will pull you down and let you see it. But when I am here, I'm going to show you. You go to the side here, left side, and then I take all the sizes that I don't need and I just unclick them. And I don't know that I need the layer thing there. No. Keep selected size. And then up here to view, I'm going to go to view, rotate it. And there I have it rotated. And I'm going to show you my screen, or my mat. And now I'm going to use my mouse, and I'm going to make sure this is right at the edge of my mat. Well, actually, I need to move my mat down because I don't need all that. And this is the part I'll just have to play with. Let's close that. Maybe that helps. Okay, now I'm going to bring my pattern over. I've already cut this out and made this dress. And I'm going to see if it lines up. There you have it. Lines up perfect. Can you see it? Lines up perfect. And then if I had fabric down, now one thing, you're going to have to do it inside out because it's a busy fabric. One thing I'm a little disappointed with the Projector is you're going to only do one cut at a time. I thought it would be as big as the table, but I'm only going to be able to sew one, and it's not even the whole top. So I don't know if there's a way that, see, it's only part of the top. The projector's big enough to get most of it in here, but it's just not allowing me to. Oh, crazy. I'm going to cut this part out because I don't have enough fabric on here. If I had more fabric, it would cut all of it out. Duh! But it's only going to cut out one side of your top at a time. So you're going to have to cut your one front out and then reposition your fabric, cut the back out. But as you can see, I can see the lines, and so it turned out, this is what I did on a Sunday. And at the most, with reading, I'm going to say 3 hours. And that wasn't even all the time down here. An hour, half hour just to mount it up to my ceiling. So, okay everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will also do a video about me cutting out a pattern and get it sewed up, and hopefully I'll be able to do that this week. So, have a good night everyone. Bye-bye. God bless.